said in our interview, it's like, man, I think you guys
kicks ass,
got
man.
something here.
something about the guitar player, you know.
Oh yeah.
to begin with, that kicks the whole song into gear.
Oh, it does.
Then when your singing comes in, it's like, damn. Then when the chorus comes in, it's like, damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know.
Yeah, and I just did a write up for another guy, and he was on Albany Red, and his first interview question. He goes, "You got to tell me this. Where did you get that kick-ass guitar sound?"
Yeah. Worked at it.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, he says, "Since you're the writer, did you write that?" I said, "Oh, no. I said, I strum, me, like this last night, I just strum my notes. I get a note, and then I see a melody kind of in a picture in my head, and I write it. But I can't play like Albany Red. Dan.
Yeah, you got
I don't know what to do.
And there's just cool parts going on, you know.
Oh yeah,
main parts, cool parts. It's like, whoa.
But when I kept listening to it, it was the #1 song. I heard so many things different each time I listened to it.
That's right. Yeah, I still hear different stuff when I listen to it.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know, like tambourine, and there's little things that you don't really hear, but it's like, wait a minute, there's a tambourine in there.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, and it's cool because it's so subtle, you know. But it just happens that you hear it all of a sudden. It's like, oh.
Well, that's what I think. There's a couple of things like, Richard, I think, you're the youngest of the group. I mean, you're not young.
He's the youngest. He's far younger than I am. Yeah.
But I just think if this takes off in any way, you have an incredibly bright future.
Yeah.
And Jim, the things with your bass, Michael did a lot of work with your bass in the studio.
He did.
But you have it goes so great with what Richard's doing in terms of it's a groove that, is just, it's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The challenge for you in the studio and the challenge for you next time will be, you got to do the same thing in verse 1 that you do in verse 2.
Right.
But what you do, and that's what Michael captured. He captured this part, and then he would, put it in the right places and stuff.
Right.
The rhythms you got were just,
yeah,
phenomenal.
I think the bass playing is, I think, it's different than a lot of rock bands. It's not just, it's more like you're playing lines, or you're playing, you're playing around with the rhythm and the melodies on the bass instead of just pounding out the root note, playing quarter notes or eighth notes, or you always have an interesting way of adding something.
So I guess one of the trick is keeping it interesting, but then you have to repeat it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That would be. And even the way you play it, you're like so gently playing those cool riffs. Like when I'm watching you, it's like you're just like total opposite of me. Like I'm on.
Yeah, we got a good sound, the four of us.
Yeah, came out really good. Yeah, I could tell how much Michael did though when I went back and listened to it. Go, wow, I don't remember playing that. That sounds kind of different over there. Yeah. So he did some really good stuff.
Yeah, he did.